Am I squaff or not? No, too much tree, too little tree. I feel like I want to cement everything down.
Yeah, so that you
Just
don't change
it doesn't move. Okay, thanks.
Peace.
Bye. Okay, dis fine. Jy kan nie bly. Mike as well. Wow. Okay. It's a dog fest right now. Hello, baby. Are you gonna sit on the chair? You can't sit on my lap, eh? Hi guys, and welcome back to my chaotic channel. Between dogs, lights, cameras, I'm here. That's all that matters. In today's video, I am going to do a first impressions of the makeup that I bought while I was in New York. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put that thingy in somewhere here. Then you can check that out. So I haven't used any of these products, which was extremely difficult for me because you know, like I love makeup. Because I wanted to try it out with you guys for the first time. So we're going to start with the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Oh no, that's not. And I really need some hydration in my face as I went for a chemical peel and my face is a bit moody. Ooh, it comes out like a, almost looks like silicone. Oh, it's not a very nice smell. Now I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, the 2-in-1. The thing that I really found difficult is in most of the shops there were no testers, so I didn't know what shades to buy, so I basically just went with the lighter shade because that usually works because I'm very pale. Bokkie, sal jy asseblief net 'n bietjie sagter edit? Mens kan dit hoor op die video. Love you, bye. So I'm also going to be using the brushes that I bought. This is the Morphe Y6 brush. Ooh, this is so soft. I like. Always remember to blend it down the neck, especially if you don't know if it's your shade, and your ears. This foundation feels really nice, and I do think it is my shade. Yay! Ivory, here we go. I didn't buy any setting powder, so I'm just gonna set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte in transparent. You guys are probably bored of that already, but it's my favorite. To bronze my face, I also don't have a new bronzer, but I do want to use this little brush from Morphe. Oh, Mila's trying to climb up something. I do want to use this new brush from Morphe that they say is perfect for contouring. So I'm just gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Sculpt the face. This brush is actually really nice because it gets like into these hollows perfectly. Now to bronze up the rest of my face, I'm going to use a matte bronzer that I really like. It is the Bronzer in Sunshine. Oh, look my baby. She is such a needy dog. I love dogs, guys. Animals in general, but not cats. I think it's maybe because I didn't grow up with cats, so I never know how they're going to react, what they're going to do, and then you pick them up, then their claws come out. No, cats scare me. So next up, I'm going to go in with the Flower Beauty blush in Peach Primrose. It's pigmented, but it still looks like very natural. I like that. So I didn't really want to do concealer because this foundation was quite full coverage and concealed most of the things, but I do see now that I have like these little blue dark circles or whatever, so I'm just going to use this concealer that I also bought, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is extremely light. This is basically white, so I'm just going to go in with the tiniest amount. P.S. This is not the way to do makeup. Who cares? Wow. That's very pigmented. and very light. I'm going to use this chubby brush from Morphe to try and blend this out. Now I'm just going to take that blush brush and just go over it a bit because I look like a little ghost now. For brows, I didn't buy any brow products, so I'm just going to use this Essence Make Me Brow. I need to go and tint my eyebrows and shape them. That's a really good trick that I can give you guys. Like, tint your eyebrows and shape them, and it will make your makeup process so much quicker. For highlight, I'm just going to use the NYX Strobe of Genius highlighter, and I like to mix these two shades so much. Okay, now we are moving on to the eyeballs. Now for eyes, I'm either going to use this Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place or the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. I'm going to go in with this new Morphe brush, and I'm going to use the shade Nana as my little crease shade. So I'm thinking of doing a halo eye. Now what a halo eye is you place color here, you just do like a little rainbow, and here, and then you place like a shimmery shade on your lid, but you'll see. Okay, so this brush is actually too big, it's too fluffy. So as you can see, I'm packing the color here and then in the inner corner. Now that I have the color placed on, I'm just going to blend them a bit to make it a bit more seamless. So with the halo eye, you don't want to blend too much to like the inner part of the eye. So I'm basically just blending here at the top and the edges. I'm just going to take like a little flat brush. It's not too densely packed, this brush, because I first want to see how the color turns out, and I'm going to use this blue to now place on that part that is still bare. I'm really scared of like using blue on my eyes. For some reason I feel like it looks like you've been beaten. So here goes nothing. Ooh, wow, that's very pigmented. I feel that this shade is maybe a bit too icy, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to dip a bit into the one next to it, like this darker one, to make it a bit more blue. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so now that we have the little halo part, as you can see, I hope you can see, now it is just about deepening the rest of the eye and the rest of the crease. So I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker, like brown from the Masquerade Mini palette. I'm thinking this one. I'm basically just going in with that darker brown where I first placed the color, just to create a bit more of dimension. So now I'm going to recreate what I did on my eyelid, on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the brown, then the blue, then the brown. Then it is basically just all about blending, blend till your eyelids hurt. Then you know you're done. Now I'm just going to place a shimmery shade in my inner corner and my brow bone. I think I'm going to use this one. Little brush, where are you? There we go. Now mascara. The Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara is the best. And for lips, I think this might be my all-time favorite lipstick. It is the Wet n Wild in Bare It All. It is such a pretty shade, like. And I'm also just going to put a little gloss on just in the center, almost to create like a halo lip as well, to repeat. And this is just the mud gloss or mud lip glaze in Bare. Like a tad. I just like to smooth it out with my finger. To set it all, I am going to use this Woolworths setting spray. It's very cheap. Oh, so cold. Wait. Hi. And this is the finished makeup look. Yeah, baby. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video of first impressions of the things that I bought in New York. So far, I'm really impressed with this foundation. I really liked it a lot and it matches perfectly. Also, the makeup brushes are amazing, especially, I can tell you now, these two are a favorite so far, the foundation brush and this little blending brush. Also loved the blush, really great. The primer I did like, but I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not really primers don't really get me excited, so but it was good. This one I think might be a bit tad too light, but it was still good, very full coverage, and the eyeshadow palettes are amazing. Very easy to blend, extremely pigmented, such a shade variety, and it is actually really affordable for the price and what you get. So it is like high-end quality at a reasonable price, so that's amazing. Look at her jacket, it says Diva. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below, and Mila says that you must subscribe. We're done. Always remember, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are beautiful.